everybody, back once again, another dollar store tool review. For this episode we have the Gold Tools 4-in-1 drill chuck key. I have my friend Ian here with us again today, if you want to point the tool out there.
Here you go.
Yes. Now, I don't actually own a drill anymore that needs a chuck key. I have one of those ones that it tightens up automatically and loosens automatically. So Ian's brought along his drill if he wants to put it in frame, basically. And if you want to flip it over, you can see that it actually does have a key. But what happens if you lose yours, or if you buy a drill secondhand and it didn't have one?
Yeah.
Or you know what? I have previously owned a drill that needed a chuck key, and it lasted me a good 20 years, but I had to get a new key for it because the metal eventually wore out. So we're going to pop the chuck key open. Pardon me. Easy to open. Gold Tools, they're quite common brand. You see lots of different things. Other reviews will have. So it's got 4 different choices. So here you have a close-up of it. As you can see, there's a square hole in the center. You could put some kind of a strap through it to tie it off to the cord or some such. And it's got 4 heads on it, which is obvious. What might not be quite as obvious, as we are zoomed in here, you can see that some of the heads are much larger than the other ones. These ones down here, these two, seem to be smaller than those two up there. So I'm going to zoom out, and Ian's going to bring his drill into view. And you want to just fiddle with it and see just how many of them fit with the teeth.
That one seems to work really well. This one too. Well, you can do the big one. But I'd say probably this one works the best.
But they all fit.
Oh yeah. I just can't. Let's see. Can you see it moving?
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, and it has some weight to it. It feels like it's really made of metal, and
that sounds like a dumb comment, but I have bought things from the dollar store that should have been metal. I bought a pack of drywall screws.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were made of. I think it was clay, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so don't laugh. I mean, it can happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it's cheap for a reason,
Yeah.
But what were you looking for? Like,
well, you want to see if it actually sizes up right.
Yeah.
If they didn't, if this product came from China, did they manufacture it to a standard that isn't going to work here? But also, you want to see how strong the teeth are. Now, in another review, we're going to be showing drill bits. We're going to be drilling through some material, and so we'll be using this chuck key to tighten the drill bits into the drill. And from there, then we'll see just how much wear and tear we actually have.
And again,
and then we can come back and I'll crop a little bit onto the end, explaining just how well it held up, and show if, just from one single use, trying to tighten in a couple of drill bits, did it completely wreck and deform the teeth on the chuck key. So we'll cut away, and then after we do our other review with the drill bits, we'll come back and show the results on the drill chuck key. Okay, so we went out in the yard, tested the Gold 4-in-1 drill chuck key, and this is what happened after 2 uses, trying to put a small drill bit and then a larger drill bit into the same drill. I should point out, there is no damage to the teeth on the chuck for the drill. It's fine.
Yeah.
It didn't bend at all. It wasn't like we put 1,000 pounds of force in some machinery and screwed up both. No. This is 2 uses, and look how mangled the teeth are. In some parts, the metal's been pushed off to the side. Some it's been snapped away. It's mangled very bad. I cannot recommend this to anyone. This is another case of not having proper material quality. If you spend your dollar on this, you're wasting your dollar. Save it up and put your $5 to $10, whatever it will cost, I don't think it'll be 10, in a proper chuck key that will last. So the Gold 4-in-1 Drill chuck key,
Big fail.
big fail. Well, you know what they say, they can't all be winners. This one fails, it doesn't make it to the toolbox. For me, this one goes straight in the garbage. If you want to see more reviews of Dollar Store tools, click subscribe and let me know with a message. Thank you.